Gentlemen of culture, welcome back to Dark Charm Secrets. Today we're diving into some powerful tools in attraction and communication. Reading and mirroring body language. Nonverbal cues account for up to 93% of all communication. That means if you're not paying attention to body language, you're missing out on the most important part of how we connect. By the end of this video, you'll know how to read her subtle signals, mirror them to build rapport, and project the kind of confidence that magnetizes women. Let's get started. Why body language matters. Before you say a word, your body is already speaking for you. Women are biologically hardwired to pick up on nonverbal cues because these signals communicate confidence, intent, and emotional intelligence. This goes back to evolutionary psychology, where women needed to gauge a man's capabilities and stability without relying solely on his words. If your words and body language don't align, she will always trust your body language. Your posture, movements, and expressions tell her everything she needs to know about you. For example, a man who stands tall with relaxed shoulders and calm, purposeful movements exudes confidence and dominance, while a man who slouches or fidgets comes across as insecure and ungrounded. Even something as simple as eye contact plays a huge role in whether she sees you as assertive or unsure of yourself. Mastering body language isn't just about attracting women. It's about commanding respect in every area of life. Mastering confident body language. Let's break down what it means to exude confidence through your body language. The foundation of this starts with your posture. Standing tall with your shoulders back and chest slightly out signals self-assuredness and openness. Slouching, on the other hand, not only makes you look physically smaller but also communicates insecurity. A confident posture instantly changes how others perceive you and how you feel about yourself. When you stand tall with your shoulders back and your chest slightly out, it not only communicates self-assuredness to those around you but also affects your internal state. This physical alignment can trigger psychological shifts, making you feel more in control, assertive, and capable. Numerous studies in psychology suggest that adopting confident postures can reduce stress hormones and increase feelings of empowerment. It's a two-way street. How you carry yourself impacts both your external image and your internal mindset, reinforcing a cycle of confidence. Eye contact is another critical element. When you hold steady, relaxed eye contact, it shows that you're comfortable in your skin and in control of the interaction. Avoid staring intensely, which can feel intimidating, but don't dart your eyes around nervously either. A great tip is to use a triangle gaze, where you alternate between her left eye, right eye, and lips during a conversation. This subtly builds intimacy without coming across as aggressive. The way you move also speaks volumes. Confident men move with purpose. Whether it's picking up a drink or walking into a room, your actions should be deliberate and calm. Avoid fidgeting or making overly quick movements, as these can make you seem anxious or unsure. Imagine how a king or a leader would carry himself. Slow, deliberate, and commanding attention without trying too hard. Reading her body language. Understanding her body language is like learning a new language, complete with its own vocabulary and grammar. The words of body language are the individual cues, her posture, gestures, and facial expressions, while the grammar is how these cues work together to convey a message. For instance, a smile paired with a lean forward and direct eye contact creates a sentence of interest and engagement. Learning this language means not just recognizing isolated signals but interpreting the full context to truly understand what she's communicating. Women communicate their interest, comfort, or discomfort through subtle cues, and being able to read these signs will give you an edge in any interaction. For instance, if she's facing you directly with relaxed shoulders and uncrossed arms, she's comfortable and engaged. Conversely, if her arms are crossed or her body is angled away, she may feel uneasy or disinterested. One of the clearest indicators of attraction is touch. If she's playing with her hair, touching her neck, or adjusting her clothes, these are subconscious signs that she's trying to draw your attention. Pay attention to her proximity as well. If she leans in while you're speaking or moves closer to you, it's a strong signal that she's interested. However, if she consistently pulls back or maintains a physical barrier, it may mean she's not as invested in the interaction. Her gaze is another crucial indicator. Prolonged eye contact, repeated glances, or looking at your lips during conversation are strong signs of attraction. On the flip side, darting eyes or avoiding your gaze can signal discomfort or lack of interest. Even the position of her feet can give you clues. Feet pointed toward you mean focus and interest, while feet pointed away suggest she's looking for an exit. The power of mirroring. Mirroring is a subtle yet highly effective way to build rapport and create a subconscious connection. This technique involves reflecting her body language, tone, and movements to make her feel understood and in sync with you. When done correctly, mirroring creates a sense of familiarity and trust. For example, if she leans forward slightly while speaking, you can also lean forward after a brief pause. If she uses hand gestures to emphasize her points, incorporate similar gestures naturally into your response. The key is subtlety. Over-mirroring can come across as insincere or even mocking, so it's essential to be aware of the balance. Mirroring isn't limited to physical movements. For example, imagine you're on a date, and she speaks softly and slowly while sharing a story. If you adjust your tone and pace to match hers, you create an atmosphere of comfort and understanding. This subtle alignment can make her feel as though you truly get her, even if she's not consciously aware of why. Similarly, if she leans forward when she's excited, mirroring that action after a slight pause can signal shared enthusiasm. These small adjustments show attentiveness and build rapport without appearing forced. Matching her tone of voice and pace of speech is another powerful way to connect. If she's speaking softly and slowly, adjust your voice to match her energy. This creates harmony in the interaction and makes her feel more comfortable. Advanced nonverbal techniques. To take your mastery of nonverbal communication to the next level, consider incorporating advanced techniques. One of the most impactful tools is touch. Starting with light, situational touches, such as briefly touching her arm when making a point, can establish a sense of connection. As the interaction progresses and if she reciprocates, you can gradually escalate the level of physical contact. Another advanced technique is anchoring positive emotions. When she's laughing or feeling good in your presence, lightly touch her shoulder or arm. This creates a subconscious association between you and those positive feelings. Over time, she'll begin to feel that being around you is inherently enjoyable. Pay close attention to micro-expressions, which are fleeting facial expressions that reveal genuine emotions. These might include a quick smile, raised eyebrows, or a slight blush. Learning to spot and respond to these micro-expressions can help you gauge her feelings in real time and adjust your approach accordingly. Leading the interaction is another powerful tool. Your body language sets the tone for the entire interaction. If you're calm, grounded, and confident, she will naturally mirror that energy. On the other hand, if you're anxious or uncertain, it's likely she will pick up on those vibes and reflect them back to you. Avoiding common mistakes. One of the biggest mistakes men make with body language is overthinking it. While being aware of your nonverbal cues is crucial, overanalyzing every movement can lead to stiffness and unnatural behavior. Instead, focus on being present in the moment. A simple technique to balance awareness and natural flow is to practice mindfulness before social interactions. Take a few deep breaths to ground yourself and remind yourself to let your body language align with your emotions. This approach helps you project confidence naturally, without appearing forced or mechanical. While it's important to be aware of your nonverbal cues, obsessing over every little movement will make you come across as stiff and unnatural. Instead, focus on being present in the interaction and letting your body language flow naturally. Another common pitfall is being too intense. For example, staring too long or mirroring every single gesture can make her feel uncomfortable. Remember, subtlety is key. Less is often more when it comes to nonverbal communication. Finally, don't ignore the importance of grooming and presentation. Even the most confident body language can't compensate for poor hygiene or sloppy attire. Make sure you're well-dressed and well-groomed to enhance the overall impression you're making. Mastering body language is one of the most valuable skills you can develop. It's not just about attracting women, it's about commanding respect, building trust, and creating meaningful connections in every area of your life. By reading her cues, mirroring subtly, and projecting confidence through your own nonverbal communication, you'll become the kind of man who naturally draws people in. Start practicing these techniques today. Observe how people respond to your body language and adjust as needed. Over time, these skills will become second nature, giving you an undeniable edge in attraction and beyond. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to support the channel. In the next video, we're diving into alpha indifference and masculine behavior, two game-changing concepts that will completely reshape how you approach attraction. You don't want to miss it. See you in the next video.